Once the web was quiet, just pages of text and still pictures. You could read but never touch. You could look but nothing looked back. Then came JavaScript, a small language with a big dream to make the web alive. It wasn't born to replace HTML or CSS. They build the body and dress the page, but JavaScript, it gives that body a soul. It listens when you click a button, it answers when you type in a box. It can move an image, change a color, or even play a song when you arrive. That's what it does. It connects you to the page. Everywhere now, on websites, making menus open in slides, moving mobile apps built with React Native or Ionic on servers through Node.js, sending and receiving data, even in machines, smart TVs and iDevices that react to commands. It doesn't need special tools, just a browser and a bit of curiosity. You can open Chrome, press F12 and talk to JavaScript directly in the console. Type this line, console log hello world, and the web will speak back to you, a quiet hello from the digital world. Every program has a memory, a place to keep what it knows. In JavaScript, that memory lives in variables. A variable is a small box, a container with a name, where you can store a piece of data to use later. You can name the box almost anything. Let name item, let age 30, let its engineer, it's true. Here 3 boxes are added, one for text atom called a string, one for numbers 30 a number, and one for true or false true, a boolean. Each box holds a value. You can open it, change it, or read it again. The wordlet tells JavaScript, prepare a place for this value. But the story goes deeper. There are other kinds of boxes too. Arrays to hold many values, objects to describe real things, and null or undefined. The empty box is waiting to be filled. Let colors red, green, new. Let person, let M job, engineer. Let nothing know. JavaScript remembers all of these like notes in a melody. Every time your code runs, it reads the variables, thinks with them, and makes choices. Without variables, a program would forget everything it did, like a mind with no memory. So when you code, you're not just writing logic, you're giving your program a memory, a way to remember, compare, and decide. And That's how JavaScript begins to think. Once your code can remember, it needs to think. And to think, JavaScript uses operators, symbols that speak the language of logic and math. They look small, but they carry meaning like sparks in a wire. And the arithmetic ones, the language of numbers, they make JavaScript count, measure, and compare. Let A equal 10 plus 5, result 15. Let B equal 10 minus 3, result 7. Let C equal 4 times 2, result 8. Let D equal 9 divided by 3, result 3. Let A equal 10 modulo 4, remainder 2. These help your code calculate balanced numbers and create timers or counters that change in real time. Add the comparison ones, the mind that questions. Now your code must decide, is this true or false? 5 double equals string, 5 true, only checks value. 5 triple equals string, 5 false, checks both value and type. 10 greater than 3 true. 7 less than or equal to 7 ain't true. Double equal is gentle, it only cares about value. Triple equal is strict, it cares about both value and type. That's how JavaScript learns precision, not just what something is, but what kind it is. When the logical ones, the connectors of thought, they link decisions together. If age greater than 18 and is student, both must be true. If it's raining or is snowing, one is enough. If not, is in line, the opposite of true. And means both conditions are true, or means one is true, not flips yes into no. These words build the reasoning of code, the if and but of a program's mind. When you hear plus, minus, equals, or and, remember, they're not just math, they're how JavaScript thinks aloud. They form the logic that turns data into decisions, and decisions into actions. Every thought must choose a path, every logic asks what now. JavaScript too must decide between light and shadow, truth and lie. That's where conditions live, the branching roads of code. When you say if raining, then open umbrella, else walk freely. You're really saying, if the sky is crying, I will shield myself, otherwise I'll feel the wind. This is how your program thinks, how it takes one road and not the other. The if statement is the gate, it asks a question. Only if the answer is true will it let your code pass through. The else stands quietly beside, waiting for no. It says some switch. Look at this one thing it says, and choose the right door. Now imagine this spoken version of the code. Switch on weather.
Case is sunny, play outside, then break.
Case is rainy.
Stay, stay inside, then break.
Case is snowy.
Build a snowman, then break.
Default, just rest. Each case is a world, a decision carved in words. Only one will open, the one that matches truth. So conditions are not commands, they're questions whispered to data. They ask, is it true, is it false? Should I continue? And from those answers, JavaScript builds its mind, a flowing stream of choices, branching endlessly, like the web itself. Every thought repeats, the sun rises again. Waves return to the shore, and code 2 learns this rhythm, the art of doing something again and again. That is the nature of
Some noob says, la 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 la, la 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 la. As long as this is true, I will keep going. It moves like time, a circle of logic, spinning until the truth fades away. The for loop, a steady traveler. Say, for variable I starting at 0, while I is less than 5. Increase I by 1, print I to the console. It counts step by step from 0 to 4. Each number a footprint of repetition, predictable, orderly, a quiet rhythm of logic. The while loop, the listeners say, let it's raining be true. While it's raining is true, print the word still raining. Then set is raining to fall. It repeats as long as the sky still weeps, and stops when the clouds grow tighter. Patience, that's the heart of a while. The do-while loop, the bold one, say, let steps be 0, do this. Print walking, then increase steps by 1. Repeat while steps are less than 3. It moves before it questions, acting first and asking, should I continue? But beware the endless thought, the infinite loop. Say, while true, print never ending forever. A mind with no exit, a circle with no rest. Loops are not just code, they are time written in logic. They teach programs to persist, to breathe, to repeat until the task is function is a small world, built to do one thing well. It listens, it works, and sometimes it whispers back a result. You call its name and it wakes. Functions say hello, it shows on the screen the word hello. Then you call, say hello, and it runs. It speaks when you call, not before, not after, only when you ask. Sometimes it needs a name to greet. Inside the round doors, the parentheses, you pass what it needs, a name, a number, a secret. It takes your gift and does its work. And when it wants to give back, it uses one simple word. Function add with the A and B, it gives back a plus B. You keep the result in total, then show total on the screen. It shows 10. Return a bridge from inside to outside, from silence to answer. Without it, the function acts and fades. With it, the function creates and shares. Each function is a seed, once written it can bloom again and again. Every time you call its name. Function square with x, it gives back x times x. You show square root of 2, it says 4. You show square root of 5, it says 25. It remembers the pattern and repeats it perfectly. No more, no less. Functions are the rhythm of logic, the heartbeat of JavaScript. They make your code breathe, one thought at a time.